Before starting the West Rails production presentation on the railroads, I just want to say there's no audio in this video, only my voice, because there's just music in these vids because they are screen recorded off my TikTok account and my old YouTube account, West Ventures 14. So I'm sorry that you cannot hear the horns or anything like that because I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Sorry, but enjoy the presentation in 3, 2, 1. West Rails out. What's up, guys? My name is Trey West. I am a rail fan / train enthusiastic since 2016. Still going, and I'm a full topicer and a viewer of the freight trains, and West Rails is a name for a new channel. Start into it in a couple minutes. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll get started on Berkshire and Eastern facts. Alright, let's get started. Beanie interchanges with CSX at Rotterdam, New York, and AMA. NS at Mechanicsville, New York. CPKC, Mechanicsville, New York. Battenkill Railroad at Eagle Bridge, New York. Couple others that doesn't really matter in this video. Other than Vermont Railway, which is the last one on the list, at Bellows Falls, Vermont. Hoosick Junction, Vermont. And White River Junction, Vermont. And here's the Berkshire and Eastern train symbols that run from Mechanicsville and Deerfield. B100, they used to be a intermodal train with solo stacks due to the Pan Am messing up on the Hoosac Tunnel back in the 1980s or something like that. They did the wrong height, so double stacks couldn't fit, so they had to be running double stacks till like 2025 and a bit probably, until they made a new line from Delancey, which is the connector from the D&H, and onto the Voorheesville main line from Delancey. And it'll hook up to CSX at Voorheesville, New York. And then they'll go into Selkirk, out into the B&A where M426 and M427 go. That's where it's Z264 and Z265, two NS intermodal trains. And that's where they use double stacks. And they had a Ballas train at the beginning after they made the line with NS 1071 leading, which is, I forgot what heritage unit. But I just know it's 1071. I chased it. And then B101, that was return trip. Same thing, not gonna repeat it, but they took, they also like that connector, like, up on the CSX, it went all the way up to Ayer. So that's what they took the B&A up to. Anyways, and now it's Trash and RX, which is NS16R from Binghamton to Mechanicsville. Mechanicsville will be 16R, and then CPKC 924 is when it's on the CPKC line, which I believe that's between Schenectady and Mechanicsville, because it's only one track. NS17R and CPKC 925 Trash and RX. That's return trip from Deerfield, Mass. At this kind of time, it's Deerfield, Mass. They do not have 60s anymore like they did on the intermodals. Z264, Z265 can have anything they want, just like 18R, 19R can. 17R was assembled. 18R, 19R has two new trains that run through here. That's coming from Norfolk Southern. Norfolk Southern, B100, B101 are not intermodals anymore. They're not Trash and RX trains between Mechanicsville, Binghamton, back and forth. All the way up to AMA, from AMA, Deerfield MA, just back and forth between there. There's all over 60s leader down the side because they need PTC. Oh wait, no, not them, no, B100 has that. 16R can have whatever they want, which is MOED. No, that's 18R can have whatever he wants. That's MOED now. He carries Mainfest. No 60 anymore on that train because it goes to Deerfield only. They don't go Deerfield and Ayer anymore. Y-Cabs, Heritage units, ST70s, been leading 60s like a couple times, but that's fine. It's not leading that much. So, and then EDMO, which is 19R. That comes from, that's a return trip from Deerfield to Mechanicville, which is coming from 18R, and that's also that's like a return trip, like main fest. It's main fest train from Deerfield. Leaves Deerfield early, actually, shockingly. Sometimes rides in Mechanicville early, sometimes rides in Mechanicville late. Again, it could have whatever it wants. They'll pick up stuff in Deerfield probably. They can have whatever they want. They can pick up any power. They will just pick up anything and drive it off Mechanicville. Once it gets to Mechanicville, it'll go Mulberry, and the cars there for Mechanicville Yard. They will cut the Binghamton cut right there where they are. Take the Mechanicville cut into Mechanicville Yard. Drop them off. Cut the power. And then they'll head like the reverse power move back to the Binghamton cut and tie down until Norfolk Southern Crew gets it, which is usually between 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, because I hear them a lot coming by. Yeah, they're pretty good with it, and they'll be out Oleana or something like that, like 2, 3, or 5 in the morning probably, which is good timing. ERJ and RJD doesn't run anymore. They used to run Monday through Friday, Rotterdam Junction, East Deerfield, which is RJD. ERJ is East Deerfield to Rotterdam Junction. They'll tie down Burnt Hills sometimes, or they're straight shot to Mechanicville, whatever. XO1 is a local, which XO1, RJD, ERJ, all three of those trains are locals. RJD and ERJ's ex-locals though. All three of them are Burks. 2 of them do not run it anymore. 18R would just collect the ERJ or RJD, whatever cut, and drop it off with their cut. Because 18R is short usually. So they got rid of ERJ and RJD, and now they just have XO1 and RJ-1. RJ-1, I believe that comes from Mechanicville up to Rotterdam or something like that. That's where they run towards, or sometimes they'll go on Mohawk and pick up or drop off cars. With these 2 or 1 Burke C40-8Ws. They're pretty good time with it. They run Sunday through Thursday. Today I saw XO1 and RJ1. They combined the powers together, so XO1 has an orange, a junker, orange, which is a pretty cool last shove. I'm gonna check it out probably tomorrow, to see what's going on. And yeah, and then shit. What's that? Oh. And all freights are every day, which is like EMO, MOED, B100, B101. Intermodal, we don't have it on the sign anymore. We do, but it don't go fully. It don't go out of Mechanicville. Only out of Mechanicville to Binghamton, or from Binghamton. They would drop off the intermodal in Mechanicville because they have like a yard facility here. And yeah, that's what they'll do. And then they will power move to the freight, and then they'll get a move on or something like that. If they have a B&E crew. If not, they have to tie down and get a B&E crew. Usually at my post 464 or sometimes in Mechanicville Yard, depends on what train it is. But that's it for today's facts about B&E schedule, symbols, whatever. This is what you will be seeing in the symbol and like the titles, or hearing in the videos and all that. So yeah, expect a whole bunch of stuff coming a lot. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great night, guys. Deuces.